Listen, everybody has been a first-timer at some point in their lives, and we know how it can be awkward and frustrating and maybe a little bit confusing to start. And RV camping is no different. RVs have exploded in popularity over the last few years, and maybe you've been curious to give it a try but feel overwhelmed in the process. And we totally get it. There is a lot of new terminology, and RVs can be more complicated to book than a hotel or a house because this home moves. Yet it is not quite a home, nor a car or a truck. But don't worry, after doing this for more than 10 years, we know the ins and outs of RV camping and are here to help. We are looking forward to getting you ready for this exciting and fun new adventure that is RV camping. RVing allows you to get close to some of the most beautiful places in the world without still having the comforts and safety of a home. Hi, my name is Fiorella and I am with RVshare, and today we're going to walk you through what we think is the most important information for first-time renters. We'll highlight the most important information you need to know and things to avoid. As always, if you like what you learned in this video, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more tips on RVs and RV camping. Let's jump to it. Tip number 1, know the RV basics and foundational terms. When you go book your RV rental, you'll quickly realize that there's many different types of RVs, and they all have different benefits and capabilities. There are drivable motorhomes and towable trailers, which means you need to take into account if you're comfortable driving a bigger rig or if the vehicle you have is capable of towing. If you want to deep dive on all the different RV classes to find out which one would be the best fit for you, we have a separate video you can check out here. And if you really don't want to drive, you don't have to, because many owners on RVshare offer RV delivery, meaning the RV would be delivered straight to your preferred campground and all you have to do is show up at your campsite and start your vacation. In the world of RV camping, there are some key terms that you'll see come up time and time again, so we figured it would be a good place to start by breaking them down for you here. Hookups. Hookups are the ability for your RV to hook up to utilities, specifically water, electric, and sewage. The types of hookups on the RV will be listed as either partial or full, and this would be the same scenario when you're looking into a campsite to reserve. Full hookups means you get to connect to all 3 utilities, while partial hookups mostly means that you get to connect only to electric and water. For first-time renters, we highly recommend booking a campground with full hookups. This allows you the opportunity to enjoy all of the RV amenities without having to worry about water conservation or about emptying your gray tank, because all of those will be available at your campsite. Water tank. This is the water supply available for you in your unit. This is going to be the only source of water if you are not hooked up to water in your campsite. That means that this is the water that you'll be using to shower, wash the dishes, and flush the toilet. It can go pretty quickly if you don't know how much you're using or how to conserve it. And that is exactly why we highly recommend that first-time renters have access to all hookups. Gray water tank. A gray water tank stores your gray water, aka water you've used that is dirty but not sewage. Again, think of the wastewater from your showers or washing the dishes. Black water tank. One of the best things about having an RV is having your own private bathroom. But that waste has to go somewhere, and that somewhere is the black water tank. RVs are different than regular households, and even if you are hooked up to sewage, it doesn't mean that when you flush, the waste is removed from the vehicle. It goes into the black tank, because in fact the black tank is full of a chemical compound that helps break down the waste before sending it to the sewer. There is also a special kind of toilet paper to be used with the black tank, so as not to damage the vehicle, that is also broken down by the chemical compound. So make sure you ask the RV owner if toilet paper is included with the RV rental if you don't see it listed on the amenities page of the RV listing. Dumping. This one is all in the title. Dumping is the process of emptying your tanks when they're full. If you don't have full hookups in your site, you'll have to take your RV to a dump station. Some owners will offer a dumping fee as an add-on to your booking if you really don't want to deal with this task. If you're interested in learning more about this process, we've added some resources down below, including how to find RV dump stations near your location. RVs are going to have different tank sizes, but they all will have some sort of monitor system that lets you know when the tanks are getting close to being full and when you need to empty them. Make sure you talk to your RV owner about this in detail and ask any questions you may have, as it is very important. We often see damage claims around RV tanks, and it's easily avoidable. Just often we forget that RVs are very different than regular households and required special attention around certain tasks. Making sure you have the conversations and asking the questions you need beforehand will save you a headache down the road. Tip number 2, do some pre-planning. We know in the back of our minds, we all want to live our van life dream and just take off into the sunset and see where the road takes us. I have to be honest with you. In order to do that without inducing a major load of stress onto you, there is some basic skills and pre-planning that are required. And if you're a first-time renter, chances are those skills and knowledge is not fully developed or natural to you, and that is okay. But just because you pre-plan your trip, it doesn't have to make it any less fun. If anything, it can be more fun not having to worry about finding a legal place to camp, having the right water pressure, or navigating a vehicle you're not 100% comfortable with. To tell the truth, all of the trips that look effortless and laid back did have some planning behind them. So, for all of our first-timers, here is our recommended pre-planning strategies. First, start by deciding what you want to do on vacation and who are you traveling with, because everything else will be influenced by these 2 things. From there, you should go on to book a rental that fits your activities and group needs. This could include anything from how many sleeping arrangements you need or if RV delivery works for you. All of the information you need to make an informed decision will be available in the listings of the RV rentals. Next, you'll want to find a campground that fits your needs. If you want to find the best campground for you and want to learn how or want more information about the process, we created a different video we suggest you check out right here. And lastly, you'll want to make packing lists for you, for your kids, and for your pets. Pre-plan these 4 things and your vacation will go so much smoother. Tip number 3, stay flexible. Although planning is important, it is great to remember to leave some flexibility in your plans. Sometimes you'll find yourself after a rough hike wanting to take a rest day, or you'll encounter more traffic than you thought. Leaving space for flexibility is crucial for life on the road. Sometimes plans won't go exactly like you planned them, and it is okay. For some, creating a couple backup plans is a great way to find a peace of mind. There's also a lot to be said about leaving space for RV magic to happen during your trip. It opens up space to swing by that roadside diner that looks straight out of a movie, or to stop and take pictures with the biggest ball of yarn. You'll never know what you'll find on the road, and having space to embrace it is a great way to experience RV life. In our experience, some of the best moments and the most memorable journeys are the ones you didn't expect to take. Tip number 4, communication is a 2-way street. By the end of this journey, your RV owner is going to be your best friend. Our owners love RVing, and they're going to know their unit better than anyone else. So make sure you communicate with them as often as they're communicating with you. This includes making sure that both parties are clear on the rules around the usage of the RV, coordinating pickup or delivery times, and making sure you have enough time to do a walkthrough of the RV before heading off on your trip. And do not be afraid of asking questions when they come up during your trip. If you don't understand how something works or need help, just reach out and ask. They'll be more than happy to walk you through it. And there you have it, our best advice and know-how for first-time renters. We hope this information was helpful in helping you plan your first RV camping experience. We certainly can't wait to see you down the road. If you like what you learned in this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more. And if you think we missed anything, share with us down in the comments. Again, my name is Fiorella, and thank you for joining us today. See you next time.